Happy Youth Day to the young people. We love you. This is your special day. Enjoy it. It comes once in a year. So please participate fully. We love you. So this day actually is a good reminder that you, the youth, are important in the churches, in our communities, and in our families. We value you. We value your contributions. We really recognize the role you play in the spreading of the gospel and in sustaining the church. And for your own information, young person out there, about 60 to 70% of the membership that we have as a church is youth. So you are the majority in our church. So stand up and be counted. So every year as a church, we normally have a special period to recognize the young people. And it happens around this time in March. First of all, we do the pre-Global Youth Day programs that involves going out in the communities, involves in going out in areas where we find the needy people. This time around, we are doing the same. And you and I know that whenever we do such programs, we are not short of themes. This year, the church, global church and leadership thought of a nice theme, showing up in the city. I love this theme. And I call it a spiritual invasion. Every youth is called upon to show up in the CBDs. Every young person is called to show up in the city. Every youth is called to show up in the municipal areas, in the city squares. To do what? That's the question. To go and tell everybody we meet there that Jesus cares. To make an impact to all the lives of the people that are found in the cities. And how do we hope to do it? This time around, young people, my fellow young people in our conference, we are not even emphasizing so much on you beautifying yourself by coming up with t-shirts. If you have extra money, that's fine. But we want to be in our uniforms, flooding the city squares, flooding the byways and in the CBDs with our uniforms, but with something to leave. So we are calling on young people to have something that will go towards the contribution, that will go towards alleviating the suffering of somebody in the community. May those people in the community understand that there is a group of people who are zealous and passionate to sharing the love of God with them. And this time around, they will not only share the word and they will not only preach, but they will preach and teach in deeds. We'll call on the young people to take food. We'll call on young people to donate blood. We call on young people to go and clean hospitals and hospices. We call on the young people to identify somebody who's desperate in need of help. And we are calling on anyone who is called a youth. This is an invitation to anyone. Come to the party. Come and show up in the city. Let the cities know that Jesus cares. Let the cities know that there are still young people who are standing for God. There are still young people who are a sermon in deeds. So may God richly bless you as we participate fully. And I recognize that after these activities, there will be a special week of prayer. We are calling on the young people to mount the pulpits and preach the word with passion, to preach the word so that the world can know that even now Jesus cares for them. And at the close of this week of prayer, it's our prayer and our wish that we should experience massive baptism because of this spiritual invasion, because of this week of prayer. So please stand up and be counted and don't be left out, young person. I pray with you that God, you can allow yourself to be used of God in a mighty way, even this time around. To the leadership, God bless you and be blessed in everything you do.